Alright, so what's up? Just hanging out. I got that last message and I'm going to try to talk about the measurements that I use. I have a pitch map that I made, a punch map, and then full for my, for my 100-degree wedge, my 75-yard wedge, my 50 wedge. And then I've got, for all my irons, I have a no spin, a half spin, and a full back spin. I've got that from the tee and the fairway, including rollout and all that, especially for the ones that have no spin. And then I have a multiplier that a multiplier sheet that I use with a headwind and a tailwind, and I always add a little bit more on really heavy winds. And I'll just use those measurements while I'm playing. St. Andrews is hard because it's high wind, so I think I'll go with that. Just to play something. No, I just played that. Let's see what happened. I haven't played the Chambers Bay lately. Played the other 2 or 3. Okay. There you go. 99% of the time I get a headwind. Hey, I'll take it. Anything to just like be a little bit closer on this hole, and it's the back pin. Okay, that was a really late swing, but it's fine. You know, it's massive fairway. Oh my god, I am pretty close over there. 250 minus, it's 251 minus 2 for me, so you know, 248. Probably adding a little bit, but just gonna hit a full shot and probably take a little bit off of it, like that. It says it's like that. I mean, I think that headwind isn't going to make that much of a difference, and I think there's going to be rollout. And dang, that thing is moving late. I definitely hit it before it stopped. All right, well that's fun. 52.4 times 0.99. Okay, 7.9 divided by 8 is 0.98. Well, 0.9925. Just add a little bit more times 52.4. Okay, so you know, green speed 52.4 times the length or whatever, 0.99 minus 14 plus 2 is 40. I gotta do that again. 52.4 times 0.99 minus 14 plus 2. Sorry, 39.8. It was right. I confused myself. I see breaks in the middle, kind of canceling each other out, but more breaking at the feet. A lot of breaking at the feet. It's only 40. We gotta hit it a little bit more because we have a tiny headwind. Make sure we hit it at 40. Oh, and I pulled it. That's what you don't want to do when you've got when you've got that first break at your feet. You pulled it with that break, and it's always going to miss. Always. We'll just bang it on home. I like to play fast. Think about what you're doing. Just play. Okay. Timing is feeling a little bit better. Still kind of early, but the first late couple swings really hurt. It's 95. Probably still 96. I know by putting a little bit of backspin here and just adding a little extra, and that 96 for me is 95%. So I'd probably go up to here or so. With that backspin and a little tiny headwind. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, it's fine, just to the right. That's fine. It's really 5, it's really 7. Okay, we got some movement of the feet. We're gonna hit 7.5. Bang it on in there. I don't like that.
Solid putt.
We haven't really. I should have gone with St. Andrews just for the wind factor. Okay, so I always use the middle numbers. What somebody told me. So it's a 5-mile-an-hour wind. This wind is 5.6 on the scale from 0 being the bottom and 10 being the top. So for me, I would go 5 times 0.6, and then this is downhill, so you got to add a little bit more. So that would be 4 is what I'd add. So I'm going to do a measurement for 210. So my number is 3. The actual wind is 3 miles per hour times 210, which is 1.37. So then I'm going to add 4. So it's 206 plus 4 minus 4 back at 206. 207 is what this 4-iron goes. I'm going to just back the spin off just a fraction, just to make sure that it goes. Don't want to go too far left, so didn't want to move it too far to the left, that flagstick. I'm still going to be left at it, huh? Yeah, good shot. I'll take it. Probably should have taken a little bit more spin off just to see if there could have been some roll, but it is almost it's standard green, so there's not going to be a lot of roll with full backspin at all. I'm just going to hit this hard. I don't know what the measurement is. Just going to hit it hard. We got a decent wind, but I hate this pin. This pin is so hard. I almost always go long, even when I compensate for coming up short. And if you come up, if you try to take too much off, then you're boned. Maybe we'll try something different today. Maybe we'll try landing it like here and seeing if we can get it to trickle up. Let's try something different. Let's look at... No, that's too far down. It looks like it's really far down the slope. That's 35 feet, and that's 37. That's 2 feet up. So we should probably try it like right there. Okay, so to land it there, it's an 8-mile-an-hour wind times 0.6 on the scale. It could be 0.65. Now we're splitting hairs. I just go 0.6 in this situation. It might be 0.5. Okay, 0.65 times 167, which is 0.8. I get a range from, so between 160 is 0.76, 170 is 0.81. It's 167, so I just use 0.8. The number is 4. 167 minus 4 plus 12 minus 2, because of that uphill, you're going to take some off. And then that's 173. My 6-iron goes 171 with full backspin. I'm going to definitely back that off and try to back off a little bit more. Maybe make it go 175. And hopefully that is enough to keep it below the hole. Too far below the hole. It's really, really low. Damn. It wasn't a bad idea, but I think the problem is it's standard green, so that kind of screwed me. Times 0.99 plus 4.7. It says 31.43. We are definitely going to hit this harder than that. It's uphill, and definitely got that break in the beginning, and it's going to hit it hard, even at 31. It's never even going to make it to where it's moving the fastest. So it's still got to take it back a little bit. I think it's maybe like here. Let's go look at the back side. No, it's not. It's still more like over here. I think. Even at 31. Let's push it. Okay. I like that. 31.43. We're going to hit it almost 33. So much break. I didn't give it a good enough chance, but it wasn't a horrible try either. I'm going to bash this one into. Screw that brake. It's 3 feet. It's fine. Break the needle. Oh well. Maybe next time don't come up so short.
That's a
Okay,
huge
let's.
drive.
These greens are also harder, I think, to putt on than probably like 8s. 7 times 0.4. That's the number, obviously, for 140. No. That's more like 3.5. 7 times 0.35 for the angle of the wind to find the true wind, and then you multiply that by 140, which is 0.67. Our number was 2, and now our number is still 2. So we're going to take, it's 139, because you take 2, add 2. It's 139. I'm just going to hit a 145 club, take 5 off, and not worry too much about it. All right, there. It's probably going to be long, but dinged it. Yeah. Right below the hole. 0.99 times 8.1 plus 3.7. If I hadn't dinged it, it wouldn't have gone so far left, but that was still a pretty good shot. It's 12 is our number. And we're going to just bash this up the hill again. I'll move it over here by the edge, though. It looks like it's moving. I want a green view now because it looks like I see movement at the feet going to the left. Yeah, I think it's actually on the other side of the hole. I think it's actually over here. 12. Try to ding it. That's going to be the toughest part. No, you son of a bitch! I should have kept it where it was, man. I had it. I suck. I second guessed myself before I went to the green view. That's why I went to the green view, because I thought I saw another like break that obviously I was wrong about. You know, you don't play the game every day anymore. Oh my god, that was so horrible. Please don't be in the rough.
That's in the garden spot.
Oh, hey, it's the garden spot. You know, 8 times 0.7. Could be 6.5, but we're going to go 7 times 1.3. That's the number for 201. I have definitely memorized these numbers pretty much. It's not 80. 8 times 0.7 times 1.3 is 7. 201 plus 7 plus 5 minus 3. 210. It's like here. I think that's probably too short, but move to the left a little bit. Get it close. I hit it late. I suck. Not great. Come on, we can make a putt. Let's make a freaking putt. Okay, let's hit it just 26 minus 7.3 plus 2. I think that might help us with our putting. Oh man, what a tricky looking putt, dude. It's definitely moving there. You see it there. Excuse me. Okay, 21. 21 and then some. I hit it late.
Good read. Great stroke.
Yes. Didn't really want to hit it that late, but I will freaking take it, man. Anytime you get a birdie on that hole, it feels wonderful. Alright. Did a much better job of hitting the mark where I wanted it to. Okay, this is just flat. 136 plus 15 minus 4, 147. Probably taking too much off, and I'm probably going to come up short because that's what's been happening to me lately. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's not bad. It's probably 10.1, 10.4. 10.4 plus 3.2 is 13.6. 13.6. Definitely hit at 14. Get in there! No, you son of a... What the... Are you kidding me? Hit it just so on that side. Maybe I didn't read it right either. Man, come on! That should have been a birdie. Dang it. Ugh, that sucks. That was definitely an unfortunate happenstance there. Oh, I got a good kick,
That's
dude.
a huge drive.
Heck yeah. Long ways to go. Not blinking, so I'm not obviously up there. Oh, crap. That's gonna suck. 25.3 plus 9.4. 35.35. Whatever, dude.
Good read.
Hell yeah. Take it. Alright, that felt great. After the previous putt, I'm definitely jazzed. Alright, this is 8-mile-an-hour wind with, it's at about, I think it's 0.75. It's close to 0.8, but I don't want to give it I don't want to have too much added on. I think here we're definitely going to go long, and that's a downhill putt, I think. 8, which is fine, whatever. 8 times 0.75. It is definitely moving towards 8. Okay, and then it is 234 wind. And that's going to be 1.52. And that's add 9. 182 plus 9 is 191. My 5-iron goes 190 backspin on full backspin, so we'll just back some off there. We'll just hit it full and just go at it. See what happens. Come on. Be good. Ah, hit it late. Damn it. I went right. And I was definitely long. Alright, that's fine. 19.8 times plus 3.9 is 23.7. Okay. Lots of break at the feet. But not that much at the end. I'm hitting at 24 up that hill. It's going to jam it. Let's try that. We're jamming it up there. 24.
Drained.
Love it. Definitely my putting got a lot better. It's you know, whenever I putt downhill, I always use my marker on the same plane as the hole, and I move it out depending on where the most break is along that. I'm trying to cover the entire break line, and judging by the beginning break at the feet where the ball is going to fall. And so sometimes, you know, your line has to go way out to the side at an angle to be able to hit those first dots, so that it can just take a drop. Like if you've got like a 19-foot putt with like 6 inches downhill and you're only hitting it like 11, you know you can barely tap it to just get it to follow that break, because if you hit it too much, then you're going to go way by. And so you know, sometimes you got to put it way out there, but I like to keep it in line because that's just how I feel it follows the putt line. But when I'm putting uphill now, I've noticed that by pulling the line back, I am doing the same thing that I'm doing with the downhill putt, but it doesn't work the same way, because if I tried to do it along that line, I'm not giving enough break for the entire beginning of the putt. That's the problem, is that you have a ton of break in the beginning of those putts, like that one. Any of those uphill putts where it's moving like that, there's so much break, and you got to get it way out there. And I found that for me, moving it off to the side and not in line has allowed me to adjust where the line is, following the break and following the dots. And my uphill putting has gotten phenomenally better. I still don't play enough to be like really, really good, because I just don't practice enough, and my timing is not great anymore. And especially when I record, the timing is much harder. It's not always the same. But I hope that worked, and I hope that helped. If you understand what I'm doing, if you need any help or you want anything else from me, please let me know. I did enjoy making this video. I really enjoyed making the Pinehurst video. Because I won, but I also like Pinehurst, and I still made some mistakes and could have come away with a better score. It didn't really matter that time, but it was fun making the video. So thanks for asking, thanks for watching, and yeah, man, I can't wait to hear your feedback. Cheers.